Okay. Namaste, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to PSM USA for the 41-day meditation challenge. We will be continuing our session with the art and science of meditation. So we've already gone through the introduction, which Lakshmi gave, and Harika gave talked about what meditation is and what meditation is not. And yesterday I started with about some of the myths. So we're going to continue with the myths and hopefully finish about the myths so we can talk about something new tomorrow. All right. So today I'm going to start with, this one. I'm going to make sure I have the right slide. Okay, here. We finished the first 11. So the next one is that the meditation is a mysterious practice and which cannot be understood by common folks. So that I think I can relate very easily because that was one of my beliefs too, like similar to how I shared yesterday. So one of the reasons why this is the case is because this meditation was not available so easily. It was kept quite secret for a really long time. And that's why most people think that it's a mysterious practice. It is true that meditation deals with those levels of consciousness that lie deeper than the thought process. And some of these processes cannot be explained in words. But meditation is an experiential process. That's how it's been explained, which has to be experienced by, which can be experienced by anyone. Okay, and meditation makes us look at each moment at the most essential moment of life, and that can only be understood by practice. So it's not mysterious. It's just a practice anyone can do. Anyone just observe your breath, and then you start seeing the magic behind it. So we're going to emphasize over and over that it is not mysterious and anyone can do. Okay. And the next myth is that the meditation makes you psychic. So even though some people do develop psychic powers, that is not the goal. Okay. Some people do develop intuitive understanding, and they may also learn about past lives. So they may recall some of the past lives, but that is not the goal. Accepting ourselves and rejoicing in our uniqueness. That's what it is. Unfortunately, some people enter the practice entering instantaneous cosmic revelation and complete with angelic choirs. Unfortunately, when you come with that type of expectation, people get disappointed and they may stop practicing. One thing I would like to share, something which happened very recently, is I and some of my friends here in New Jersey went to a beach, and we were just meditating and holding hands and meditating. It was just for a couple of minutes, and not necessarily full-fledged meditation. We were just holding hands, and then I just thanked. I just said, "Thank you for this day, and thank you for the company." And the next thing I know is the person I'm holding hands with, she tells the third person something about thank you. And I just said, "Oh, thank you. I was just thanking." She just did like this and she didn't say anything. The next minute, I know that the third person started playing the "Thank You for This Day" song. And I'm like, "Oh, wow, what a coincidence." So I didn't say anything after the song was over. I repeated, I assumed that she hadn't heard what I said prior. So I said, "You know what a coincidence. I was just thanking." And she said, "Yes, I know." So it's not necessarily that you get into meditation to read somebody's mind or get that psychic power, but some people do develop. So this just happened a couple of weeks ago. Just felt like sharing this. And next is that myth is that the meditation can be dangerous and rational people shouldn't pursue it. Okay. Again, it's true that meditation can bring up like very suppressed thoughts and emotions that you may have held much prior, but it only helps a person in effectively dealing with life. It's a very gentle process, gentle and gradual process. So during this process, if some unpleasant suppressed emotions do well up, you will know how to deal with them by just observing them and letting them dissipate. And it also gives you the courage to face ourselves. It's not at all dangerous. It's just that anything that we would have held prior without even we knowing subconsciously that will come up. So again, observing ourselves and learning how to deal as part of this process, it will help. Another myth is that the meditation makes you run away from reality. Well, we see top CEOs around the world, the top leaders of the country, they don't run away from reality. They just go forward and just deal with this and how they handle. It actually empowers them, it gives them clarity about what their objective is, what they need to achieve. So if someone is saying that, okay, you're going to run away from reality, that of course is not the case. Then it's like the meditation is about getting high. Well, you may feel a sense of happiness, you feel that profound joy in you, and it may produce bliss. Again, that's not the purpose is not to get high. To feel that joy, to feel that bliss, it is a byproduct of meditation, but it's not about getting high or being taking some substance or getting this. It's pure about a process of which is another aspect of part of the process. Next thing is it says a lot of people think that meditation promotes selfishness, that you just go and sit in a place, don't talk, meditate. People think that you're taking time away from your family or friends. But if you look at a bigger picture about it, you are actually releasing a mind like of anger, prejudice, ill will, greed, tension, and that helps you become a better person and create a better society. Meditation makes us completely selfless. So it's not about the time that someone takes to spend time with themselves or go deeper inside. It's about the transformation a person brings within himself or herself as to how they can channel that energy surrounding them. Again, it's people think that meditation is about thinking lofty thoughts. Okay? Meditation is a no thought process. It's a state where you try to bridge the gap or increase the gap between the two thoughts. And sometimes you may get some lofty thoughts and some insights may arise during the meditation, but it is part of the process. So when you get those thoughts, don't just dismiss it or avoid such thoughts. Just try to get better insights about what those thoughts are, understand them, and try to see as to how that can be useful. Next is that next myth is that all problems can be solved through meditation. Well, you can meditate, but the physical problems, as much that are there in this real world, will continue to be there. So, as I mentioned prior, they don't go instantaneously. It just allows you to calm yourself down, give clarity, and helps deal with the real life problems that you have. So the meditation helps increase our problem solving ability. But it is not an instant solution to our problems. So keep that in mind. Those are, as part of this process, when you meditate, you see subtle changes in you. Those little tiny changes on a daily basis. It will, in the end, it'll help you change your life overall. So it doesn't solve the problem. Again, reiterating, it doesn't solve the problem, but it helps you solve the problem better. Okay. Next is that it is essential to sit in lotus posture for meditation. Again, I think in the beginning of the sessions, it was mentioned that sit as comfortably as possible. If your body is not comfortable, it is not relaxed, then you will not be, your mind cannot be at ease. You cannot relax your mind. You will not be able to go to a meditative state. So as comfortable as possible, be seated that way. Next is that one needs to go to jungles or mountains to meditate. Again, we also had a prior note that people forget about reality. That's not the case. All that is needed is you need a sincere intention to practice. Yes, all these mountains and jungles will provide you an environment of high vibrational or a peaceful environment, but that is just an advice, not necessarily within. So you don't need to go there. You can sit anywhere. I can give my example that when I started meditating, my son was like, what is she doing all the time meditating? So every time I started meditating, he would take an opportunity to make noise as much as possible. And the funniest thing would be like when I would sit in the living room, he would be anywhere else at home, but he will come sit next to me and blast the TV. And that's how it is to me. And I was still able to meditate. It didn't bother me. So again, you don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to renounce anything. As I mentioned, the top CEOs of the top companies around the world, they are doing everything on a day-to-day basis. So it's just not the case. It, in fact, improves the quality of the everyday life by keeping us in the present moment. Okay, we have a couple of more. I'll just go a couple of more minutes and then we can get into meditation. Again, it's another myth is that it needs strict discipline. You do need to practice, but the discipline has nothing to do with fasting or being a celibate, walking on nails, nothing like that. Okay, you just have to be disciplined in the practice of meditation and nothing other than that. And a lot of us also think that we don't need to meditate. I mean, we wouldn't know what meditation is unless we tried it, right? So just like we eat food for our body, meditation is a food for our soul. So as you practice, you understand the benefit, and then you really know, yes, we need it. And then also that it is difficult. I think yesterday my brother made a point that it's not at all difficult. You just have to dwell in it and calm yourself. Just observe your breath. You don't have to. it is not difficult at all once you understand, and especially the Anapanasati that we're talking about. It's the most simplest of the forms. And a lot of people say, I don't see any. They just meditate for a few days and then they say, I don't see any change in me. My mind is only getting crazier and I cannot control my thoughts. So we just practice. As we practice, we know how to get in. And again, some people say it's boring. You start meditating and you'll find how exciting it is, how fun it is. Uh, Again, people say it's waste of time. I don't have time. But you will be more productive in this process as you meditate. And you're going to save quite a bit of time. So if you think from that perspective that, okay, I'm spending half an hour in meditation, you may need less time for your sleep, and also you will get better clarity in what you are doing. Okay, with this, we'll get into meditation. Start music, and in the meantime, if you can close your eyes, remove your specs if you are wearing specs. Try to relax your body. Make sure you are comfortable in your seat. Wiggle yourself just so that there are no sharp edges or anything that may make you uncomfortable later. Take 3 deep breaths, and the breath, when you're inhaling, make sure it goes all the way into your stomach. It's basically taking the air all the way to the lower part of your lungs. First time. Take a deep, and if possible, hold. And then just relax very slowly. And as you release, just lower your shoulder, just to indicate to your body that you're indeed relaxing. Take another deep breath, slowly. Fill your lungs. Hold. And release slowly. One last breath. Try to take as much as possible all the way in. Slowly. Hold. And release. Feel your whole body releasing, relaxing. As we have done in the past, let's relax your entire body, and we can go from head to toe slowly. Make sure you take your attention to the body part that I say and breathe in through that body part. Bring your awareness to the top of your head and breathe. relaxing the top of your head. Take your time. Sense each part of your scalp. Is it tingling? Is it itching? Do you feel the pressure? Or do you feel the blood flow on your scalp? Now bring your attention to your forehead. If you're wrinkling your forehead, just relax. Relax your eyebrows too. Observe how you have shut your eyes. Have you held it tight? If so, just breathe through your eyes and relax your eyes. They are one of the most active organs absorbing all information. So take this opportunity to thank it and relax. Relax your cheeks, your jaws. If you're clenching, just let it loose. Open your mouth for a moment so that you loosen up your jaws. See, you can observe the energy in your head flowing. Do you feel light or heavy? Or have you lost the sensation of your head? Whatever the experience is that is right for you on this day. Slowly feel the energy flowing down the back of your neck. And sense it engulf your whole neck. Relax your shoulders. If you're still holding it tight, just take a deep breath and release it so that it just falls down. So your upper arms, your elbows, lower arm, your palm, and the fingertips. Feel the energy flow from your head through your neck, coming down to your shoulders, arms, and your palm. Sense if you can feel any magnetic energy in your palms. Just allow it to flow. Now observe your upper back. This is where most of us hold our stress. So take your time to just help it relax. Your mid back and lower back. Simply scan your entire back. Now observe your chest. See it rising and fall with every breath you take. Bring your attention to your abdomen area. And welcome this energy. You just flow from your head all the way to your waist. Sense it flow. As if there's a liquid on your body and it's slowly running down. Bring your attention to the thighs. Breathe through them. your knees, your calf muscles, your shin, ankles, your feet, your toes, sole of your feet. Feel the sensation on your sole and your toes. Feel the tingling. Just scan your entire body from the crown all the way to your toes and sense every part and the flow of energy in those parts. Bring your attention to your breath now and observe how you are breathing. Is it heavy or just gentle, easy flow? If you get any thoughts, just let it go, just like a feather flying with the wind. Just observe that feather slip away. That feather is your thought. Then bring back your attention to your breath. Observe how it is going in and out. If there is any part of your body that is still a little stiff, or if you're observing that the energy is not flowing through, take your attention to that part and breathe. If not, simply observe a natural, easy flow of breath. Accept this beautiful energy from the cosmic into every cell of your being. With every new breath, sink deeper and deeper into yourself. Allow yourself to sink deeper into this state. You are worthy of this gift from the universe. If anyone still has any thought, just come back to your breath and simply observe your breath.
This is a reminder. Eat fruits. This is a reminder. Eat fruits.
Sorry, I think I went on mute without realizing. I'm so sorry. I think when I switched to the headphone, I'm so sorry about that.
But great session, Chandra. Like when you switched to headphones, we were able to hear, and maybe in the middle somehow it got muted. But I really enjoyed the meditation, deep meditation I had.
Oh, I'm
And it was,
glad. I'm glad because when I somehow I saw myself as muted, and I'm like, I hope.
yeah, maybe maybe after some time, but it was completely relaxing. Um, It was like we were going into trance. I didn't realize until I had that alarm.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you experienced that. Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Lakshmi.
Yeah.
Anyone else would like to share your experience? Does anyone new? This is the first time you're attending and you want to speak? Okay, I hope you are able to make time and listen to the videos That's Swarna Garu is sharing in the a group session in the WhatsApp group. So it has really helped me, like what I mentioned yesterday. It really helped me be in the zone, be dedicated, and it's almost like going to a school, how you have like the disciplined homework or someone talking to you about it, and also a lot of wisdom sharing. So we will encourage you to listen to those audio, video, or any book that is referred. Harika, Lakshmi, do you want to share the WhatsApp group here, just in case anyone new?
I didn't want to come out.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how much the session would be today. I had to go to the office and I came really late. It was almost 8 o'clock. So I wasn't sure it would be. I'm glad it went well.
See if I can get this.
Anyone have any doubts, question? Okay, all right. If no one has any questions, we can end this. Thank you again. Thank you everyone for your time and sharing your energies with us. We're really grateful for your time. Thank you.